The biggest problem in every Roblox anime game. Now there's games on the front page that have clear to see issues, but yet they still pull in thousands and thousands of players. So what exactly are these issues? Now starting off with a very controversial game, we're going to be talking about the main problem with the strongest battlegrounds. Now if you're sub to me, you may see me rag on battlegrounds games a lot, but there is no denying that the strongest battlegrounds is the one that started that whole trend. And I don't hate the strongest battlegrounds itself, I just hate what it inspired. But the main problem with the strongest battlegrounds is those update times. Now I'm no developer or anything, but if you know how developing a Roblox game works, you know that the strongest battlegrounds is making millions because of them concurrent players that they get. Now we gotta talk about Tatsumaki, the character. They made the first move for her public to early access back in January. It's June and they just finished the character. Now listen, I'm not saying they need to rush, and I don't know how long it takes to make a move set, but with all that money they're making and all the potential devs they have or could have, they could have made that in 2. You know what I'm saying? Instead they made an admin only move set for the game. Now, a lot of the strongest battlegrounds meat writers are saying, give them time, let them have fun to do what they do. I don't play TSBG like that, so I don't care. They can make the move set, who cares? I don't even main Tatsumaki, but still, they going out of their way to make an admin character before finishing an actual character. I feel like they should have kept the admin character on the low, let nobody see that junk till Tatsumaki was done. But you know the TSBG community is ready to die behind TSBG. They could meet right a dev even if he had the opportunity to save someone from a burning building while he had a fireproof outfit on, and if he walked past those children, the people would say he had a reason. That was a really weird analogy, I'm not gonna lie. But you understand what I'm saying. I feel like the workflow could be a little quicker and not 5 months because they spent that time working on a character the community can't even obtain. But to each their own, they still making bank regardless. Now moving on to the next game we have to talk about the main problem with Grand Peace Online. Now some of y'all might say the main issue with GPO is the combat, because some of y'all might not rock with true stun combat, and that's okay because to each their own. Some of y'all might say it's the prices of the stuff they have in the store, because all CNI being 20,000 is a little absurd. That's like $200 in a Roblox game. Miss me with that one. And some of y'all might even say the issue is the UI because it looks terrible now. But the main issue in my opinion is Foyu, the owner himself. Now as many of y'all know, I'm not an OG in the Roblox community. I didn't even know GPO used to be paid access. I played GPO probably update 8 whenever Impel Down came out. I started playing the update before that, whatever update that was. But still, I've heard from many different people, Foyu does not care about the community at all. Apparently recently he's been locking in. Do not ask me why. He's randomly been working, which is cool and all for the people who do love GPO. He has been consistently dropping sneaks. He's dropped a few recent updates with Sulong, Fishman V2, and then we just got mobile, the C1 rework, and a new fruit, and probably some other stuff. There was new weapons and all that stuff. But still, I've heard that before. When GPO was popping, I'm talking to had all these players, he took way too long to do updates. Just like Project Slayers, they literally had an update. They went up to like 100,000 players, I believe, but then they didn't update again. What are they doing? They started sneaking us here and there, but they just never updated again. And I heard it's the same case for GPO. When it was popping, they just didn't update, so people got bored, people moved on, and now when they do update, not a lot of people come back. Probably like a few thousand people come back, but still, he really just cooked his own game. And I just gotta throw this in here to say people did come back for this update, but I don't know if it's really people coming back or if it's just the mobile players who are looking for a new game because they've been stuck with Blox Fruits as the only other One Piece game, so they trying something new. But other than that, this update did pretty well. Hopefully he can keep this momentum and he doesn't go ghost on us again. But next up, I have to talk about the main problem with the game that's loved and hated by the player base. People who don't play it hate it, and people who do play it still hate it. I have to talk about the main problem with Type Soul. Nah, hear me out before you get mad at me. If you're sub to me, I've talked about this game many times, so that's why I'm gonna keep this section short. Shout out to my boy Luca for the gameplay, by the way. But the main issue we have to talk about is the community of Type Soul. Now, if I had to describe the Type Soul community in real world terms, I would say imagine being in Alabama and working in a place where all your co-workers are white and you're black. What are these analogies, bro? Now, I'm sure you've seen the beef that goes on in Type Soul every day. The players don't like each other, the content creators don't like each other, the mods don't like each other, the devs probably don't even like each other. There's a few chill devs I've met, there's a few chill mods I've met, but a lot of people in Type Soul love to power trip and do crazy things. I'm not gonna go into all of that. If you do want to see any drama, you know where to go. If you're in the Type Soul community, there's a specific YouTuber, everybody knows him by now, and if you want to see drama, go to his channel, because I'm not gonna throw none of that on here. I'm gonna be real with y'all. But to sum it up for y'all, this community is terrible. Like I said, player base doesn't even like each other. People love to power trip. I recently heard that something was getting nerfed because it's annoying, not even because it does too much damage, it does too little damage or none of that stuff. They're not changing it for that reason. They're changing it because it's annoying. So that's all I gotta say. Type Soul has many more issues than just the community itself. But the Type Soul community, I don't know if it's some curse that's lingering around every player who enters Type Soul, but apparently everybody's getting exposed left and right. And like I said, I'm not gonna go into all of that, but y'all can get the gist of it. Now, next up, I have to talk about a game that might be more controversial than the strongest battlegrounds, because these fans are die hard. My last video, people were not too excited about that. They were not happy campers, but I'm going to talk about the main problem with anime defenders. Now, I tried to be nice to y'all when I talked about it. Maybe the thumbnail or title came off as a little rude, but still, in the video I said, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But the main problem with anime defenders is cope, and I'm not holding back no more. Now, the reason why I say the main issue of this game is cope is because people are genuinely only playing this game because Anime Adventures is down. Now, if you look at the player count, this game has 200,000 players, while Anime Adventures only had 80,000, but that's because of all the alt accounts. Now, my boy Balboa made a video, and I don't know how Balboa finds a way to make it into every video, bro. We ain't even talking about Type Soul, yet I still mention Balboa's name. But still, he really broke it down and looked at it. The favorites do not match the player count. The likes, they do match the player count because people make a bunch of alt accounts to like for codes. But I guarantee you, if they started saying, oh, you need to start favoriting for codes, the favorites would go up on them alt accounts, because most of the people playing this game, they're on an alt account. It's not even them genuinely enjoying the gameplay or genuinely playing the game. While in Anime Adventures, the people who are actually playing were actually playing. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't see the appeal behind TD gameplay, and I'm gonna try to keep it nice with y'all. If that's what you like, that is what you like. Me personally, there is negative appeal. I actually kind of vomit a little when I do see these games getting these types of players. But if that's what you like, man, that's all you. I'm not gonna hate on what you do, but these people are only genuinely playing AD because of the cope. There is no other way that you are genuinely enjoying this game. It's nothing unique, it's nothing crazy. The anime characters or units in the game aren't even the actual anime characters from the show. A little pet peeve, I don't even care because I don't play the game. But I've seen people complain about that, yet it still has all these players that are actually alt accounts. But y'all get my point. I could go into many more issues, and if you do want to see many more issues, go check out my other YouTube video on it. Now, to close us out, I obviously had to save the best game for last, and the final game I'll be talking about is the main problem with blox fruits. Now, hopefully this doesn't reach that side of the blox fruits community, or I'm not gonna lie, I'm cooked. Hopefully it reaches a side where people can reason. What am I talking about? They all kids. But still, there's many different issues in mind that you might have for blox fruits, but for me personally, it's the development. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not personally a fan of blox fruits, so you probably aren't either, and if you are, I'm not ragging on you. They do what they do right. They cater towards the kids, which is perfect marketing, but me personally, I'm just not a fan of the game. But what I exactly mean by development is I mean how slow development genuinely is. Because there's no way one of the most played games on Roblox, they're making millions and millions and millions of dollars, and they can't update their game. One update per year? Like, it's crazy. Is that not crazy to you? I know a lot of you blox fruits fans are like, oh, trust, they will update soon. You are robots. They're not updating soon. They do not care about you, I'm gonna be honest. Because if they truly did care about the community, with all that money they made, they could update quicker. Because blox fruits does not have crazy updates. If I remember right, the last update was not even that crazy. It was not worth the wait for all that stuff. And here I am playing the update. I thought I'd be playing something sensational, something amazing. It was basically just the same old blox fruits with new VFX, which, don't get me wrong, The new VFX in Blox Fruits, it looks great. They're updating the VFX. They have really good people on the team. They could do a full revamp of Blox Fruits and just make it look better, especially with all the money they have, make the gameplay more fun, and do all this stuff. But they just don't do it. Now, if I had millions of dollars and I had a successful game like this on my hands, I would take it to the next level. But since they see that people are going to eat this game up regardless and still play even though they don't update, they're not going to take it to the next level. Because if y'all like that, they cool with it. They don't even got to update, and they'll still pull in 500,000 players daily, which is millions of dollars, by the way. But to each their own. Now, to close the video out, hopefully I didn't make too many of y'all mad, you know what I'm saying? Because talking about games, you can't really do much because people are going to get mad regardless. I'm going to be real with y'all. You could be positive, people still going to find a way to get mad. You could be negative, people definitely going to find a way to get mad. So I try to stay as neutral as can be. I probably still failed. But let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know if you think there's any other main issues why you think someone might not like any of those games and any of the other anime games. And if you do want to see a part 2, if this video does good, just let me know. You know, I ain't done me a little series in a while. Actually, that's a lie, because I got a series at the end of the month actually dropping. It might drop July, like early July. You know, that quarter 2 video. You know what I'm saying? We posting another one. But I'm gonna stop my yapping. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a bang again. Because if you like them, also subscribe if you do like my videos, so they can actually pop up on your recommended, and so it can recommend it to other people and they can find a nice little content creator they like. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna stop my yapping. Comment down below what you think, like I said, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.